Hello and welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Well, it's perfectly legal not to report your child's been missing for 30 days. It's perfectly legal not to report your child is dead. With us now is someone who thinks that all should change, Assemblyman Paul Cook. Thank you very much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
Now, you're backing Caylee's law, and tell us about that, what that would mean.
Well, this has gotten a lot of publicity. I think everybody's familiar with the case, no pun intended, of Casey Anthony and the mother and the child that went missing, and was the circumstances of that. And basically, the law is to look at certain gaps that we have in our California law, and surprisingly enough, in a lot of the other states are doing the same thing, because I think people were shocked. Wait a minute, if you have a young child, you mean if the child has been missing for X amount of hours or days, in our case, we're talking about 48 hours, which is a long. Don't you have a responsibility as a parent, a caregiver, or a guardian to report that to the authorities? You would think that would be the case, but it wasn't. So the bill in question that we talked about is basically it actually makes it a felony if a parent or a caregiver does not report a missing child within 48 hours. And to clarify it, most police will tell you you have to do that right away, but to get the bill passed and to err on the side of a reasonable amount of time, 48 hours seems like a long period of time, but we're talking about children under 12 years old, somebody 11 years old, they might tell their parents, hey, I'm staying at so-and-so's house. There's 24, 30 hours, so we made it 48. And the other part of the bill is that you have to report that a child has died, and that's within 2 hours. All you have to do is call 911. Or if they're in a hospital, you don't have to do that. There's provisions or exemptions.
So there is no law against not reporting your child has died?
That's right.
Is there any opposition to this? Some might think that the 48-hour window is a little too tight. Police agencies may feel like they have to go out and chase after leads in cases where it's not clear, maybe at a friend's house or with another parent.
Yeah, well, 48 hours, there's another bill, and we'll probably morph or come together. I know we introduced our bill, and then Miss Mitchell, who's an assemblywoman from LA, introduced her bill. Mm-hmm. Hers is a much shorter window, and we tried to take into account, you know, the police are always getting calls about this, that my child, and then the child shows up. So I don't know, we're going to talk, and we'll probably compromise on this. There'll be amendments, just like the 2-hour window. Some people feel that 2 hours, people are so distraught and everything else that it takes them more than 2 hours before they can report. All they have to do is call 911, though, and that stops the clock or what have you.
Is there a penalty connected to this?
These are both felony offenses. Now, they're felony offenses that would probably involve, if they were convicted, depending on the circumstances, jail time around a year. So there is that argument, well, wait a minute, you're going to overload the prisons. Basically, they would never get to the state prison. It'd probably be at a local one.
So there are no other laws that are similar that would cover these areas?
No, and that was kind of the shocker. And the purpose of the bill is not to retry that very controversial case or to weigh in on the guilt or innocence of the mother. That's, you know, the jury did that. And some people agree and some people won't. It's to fill in that gap.
Apply logic moving forward.
Well, hope so.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for tuning in. More HLN next.